Let's see if we can do one more run with these big modifiers. See, this is the deck we unlocked with Mantis God and a couple of ringworms is all it gets. I mean, it did good for us this time. More and stronger opposing creatures in all battles. See, I didn't really see that happening, though. Well, let's give it a shot. 10 more. This is fine. Yes. Yes. Let's give it a shot. We're unlocking a lot of these challenges now. So let's see if we can't get a similar system working. I highly doubt we're going to get the same exact type of Mantis God. That would just be very rare. But might be able to get something strong. Magpie I love for the scry. And Porcupine... It's a good, cheap, versatile card. Let's go with it. So I think early on, our goal is still going to be play the Mantis. I think the Mantis will carry us through the early game, but we won't be able to rely on it for late game, because it won't have that infinite replicability that we had before. I think we go to an early campfire and just try to get them to eat a ringworm. If we go 3 in a row with them not eating our ringworm, I will be... Oh! Oh man, I think they're catching on to us, Dogfish. They figured us out. They're like, wait a minute, something's fishy. Now, you'll try to be a blocker, but you won't be able to, because Mantis God will be behind a stump. Nice and defensible back here. So I guess that +1 triggers maybe he summons every turn instead of every other turn? Maybe that's what that means? See, it popped up again. Because he's got another one waiting in the ranks. Not really sure how to interpret that, actually. Interesting. It's like it keeps popping up, but I don't know whether it would have just summoned that guy anyway, notwithstanding the extra challenge. Guess I should pay more attention to, you know, the way the cards usually behave. Maybe I'd be able to tell a difference if that were the case. Alright, you're going to eat a ringworm. Please eat this ringworm. Yes! Finally! Okay, now we get free fires, I'm pretty sure, for the whole playthrough. So we can use that to our advantage for sure. Got a bee. This bee does not scare me. Just play our little Mantis out. Start that nice and early. Maybe a Porcupine to keep up pace. And then a mealworm for whatever we happen to draw next. Oh, just kidding. It's over. So, we can... No matter which way we swing it, we're gonna get a card. We might get one with a boost on it, or a pelt. But I think I would rather have the choice. I feel like seeing the cards is much more valuable. Like, none of these are really doing it for me. Direwolf is good. Even if I'm just grabbing him for the sigil, that's very good. Now, here's an interesting question. If you crunch a direwolf into a Mantis God, does the Mantis God attack every direction twice? I feel like these two sigils have a strange interaction, and they don't always behave the way I would expect them to. I mean, we could try it out, or we could put magpie sigils onto mealworm and just get a nice, cheap scry. So, what do you think we should do? Should we go for, you know, all-in crazy combo, or should we go for a little bit more consistent survivability? I'm gonna leave it up to you, Dogfish. Consistency. So, we'll crunch magpie, put you on mealworm, and yes, that looks correct. I like the way you think, Dogfish. Though tempted to see the crazy combo to see what happens. I think we'll have another opportunity. I think we'll have another chance to try it. So do not despair. In fact, I see 2 fires coming up. And part of me wants to put all my eggs into the mantis basket. But the other part of me is like, maybe you should power up a couple of other cards that can be consistent for you. I might power up Mantis on one of the fires if it gives health. Because mostly I'm worried about Mantis just getting knocked out in one hit and then gone forever. Wow, we have 2 pennies. I'm not even going to buy another rabbit pelt. It's just not worth it. I'll save up for a golden. Alright, so we can cut a card or get 2 upgrades. I feel like we gotta go for the upgrades. They're just too valuable with a guarantee of being twice. So there's the health we were looking for. I feel like that one's definitely gotta go to Mantis. Having him be more survivable is very nice. And this one is also for health. Well, if we give the health to Mealworm, he will pass that health along to whoever he uses for the sacrifice. That's kind of neat. So let's do that. And maybe later we can add a little bit of attack power to him as well, since he can utilize that flying power. Now, since we don't have infinitely replicable Mantis Gods, we have to be a little bit more careful with how we use them. So you're flying. I don't think there's anything that we can play yet. Even if we use our squirrel in a jar, that's not enough to bring out Direwolf. So let's pass turn first. And he's getting ready to hook something. So with 3 squirrels, we can play Direwolf. Do I want to do that? It's tempting. I feel like I would rather wait 1 turn and get that, perhaps. Yeah, okay. So what I really want to do is get Mealworm out there and put that on maybe Mantis God. So in the meantime, you can hook that. And just get that out of my way. Now, I think this is where we start putting our big cards out. We're only going to need, like, 2. I'll put Direwolf on the far side, and Mantis God can go somewhere in the middle. But the question is, who is going to get the mealworm bonus? It's going to have to be Mantis God, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need to use up all of these squirrels to get the wolf out there. Oops. So, use all 3 of these to get Direwolf, get enough bones to get a mealworm. Wait, what? Oh, it's scrying, right. I was like, what's happening? Yes, so now you'll be nice and beefy. And we'll send it. So, not quite enough to get us to turn over to round 2, but this time it will be. To give you a free squirrel. Perfect. Now it's a question of keeping our cards safe from these sharks that are going to show up. Perhaps we should... I think we just put a porcupine here for defensibility. I don't like how Mantis God is waking up all the sharks, though. That's kind of bad. At least Direwolf was able to knock one completely out. But we are surviving. So, not the end of the world. So Mantis God Direwolf is a pretty decent combo, it seems. I didn't think I would like it too much, but here we are. So, no rares available. No rerolls either. I think we at least want the sigil. Oh. Or we could get... So this would not let us ball out of control with our Mantis God, but it would ensure that we always have at least 1. And I think that's valuable. Because if we're going to turn Mantis God into our big game winner, I think we need to focus on that. Now, I want fireplaces, and I want combination altars. I see a fire up there, and a combination here. So let's go this path. Do we even have a pelt? We have 1 pelt. Okay, fair enough. There's our Wolverine. When you attack and it perishes, gain 1 power. I mean, if we were to put a power like that on Mantis God, for example, that'd be pretty exciting. But I think we're locking ourselves in to putting that infinite survivability on Mantis God. But putting this on perhaps the Direwolf? Direwolf seems to be doing some good damage. Yeah, I think that might be a smart move. So now we know Mantis God will stay survivable. Feel confident giving him a little bit more of a damage boost to turn him into like that 1-turn kill that we hope for. Okay. Just think, if we give him 2 power upgrades, suddenly he's causing a lot more damage than he was before. Put you over here. suddenly we have a mealworm for the next time we want to summon Mantis God. Enough? No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if we can give a bit more attack power to Mantis God, I think that will change the game. Get a few more sacrifices out. I still think we're pulling ahead. He's going to do 3 damage and take us pretty close to losing. And then this alpha is going to cause some problems. So how do we remedy that? Do we have a 1-cost card in this deck? I think there's a porcupine, isn't there? Let's see. Yes. Okay, good. So in that case, we wipe you out, you come in and do 2 damage to me, I survive, you do 1 damage to Lane. Yes. Okay. So here's how we do it. Mealworm here, Porcupine here, you get more powerful. Pass. Okay. He brought us right to the brink, too. Now, let's clear this up. This is okay still. I think. I could put a blocker, at least. Yeah. Thank goodness. This is a lot slower of a win than I thought it was going to be. Okay, you surrender. Give me that key. Oof. Okay, now, we gotta hope that one of these fireplaces is gonna boost up our dear old Mantis. Oh. Well, that's the sigil that would have played Mantis endlessly. It's a little disappointing. Could have had the Wombo combo again. Oh well. Ah, this is good though. So we definitely want you to do at least 2 damage per lane. 3 might just be, you know, that just might be frosting on top. We can get him out and hitting. He wins round 1. Just like that. Okay, okay. We're building something good here. Now, we don't have any duplicates right now. Have not full items, so we could benefit from the backpack. Yes. I think we have to go this way. And hope that there is a fire somewhere further along. Ooh. Yes. I will keep getting those mealworms and hoping that they will boost up some combined big monster. Now, we could get a really good mealworm and then put field mice on it. That way it just... Wait. No, that would not work because mealworm needs bones. Wouldn't be great, but it would be workable. Okay, okay. I think you're doing 2 damage per turn. Don't like that. Let's get a ringworm over here to start chipping away at you, because this is a absurdly powerful ringworm. Four. We're doing 4. So how do we stop this? Fires. That will buy us one turn. And that might be all we need. Let's do it. Then I think we can... Oh, he's got more ravens in the back. Oof. I think we have a chance of pulling this back out. Get rid of your sparrow, at least. Get rid of your raven as well. Although he's just going to summon another one in its place. Interesting. We're going to do this. I feel like I have to put a chump blocker here. If I take 1 damage, he wins. I have to hook his sparrow. There's no other way around it. Yeah. I could sacrifice my whole board and then get a direwolf going. That might be the play. Because then I can get ahead by 2. Yes. Yeah, that's how we do it. And you will be doing 3, which is enough to kill. Okay, shoot. I was off by 1 on my math. Alas. Darn. 4 misplays. Well, I mean, it was a short run. It's interesting, though. We had the potential for another one of those big, crazy combos. Let's do 1 more. Thinking... I really love the Mantis God deck. We're gonna run it back with the same system, although maybe not rares. Instead, we'll do pricey pelts and backpack space. We'll try and see if we can't supplement our deck with a couple of rares this time. Okay. So, again, early fire, great with this deck. We can sacrifice a ringworm for the chance of just falling out of control with free fires for the rest of the game. Now, Werewolf Pup is very nice. So is Wolf Pup. Smaggot is... Oh yeah, you like the direwolf pup there? It's so cute. Well, I'm gonna grab it so that you can see it a little bit more clearly, but it is an absolute cutie. The only question is, which other one do I want? So cute. He's got a little bork. Maybe I want this to summon something big. I'll steal that sigil. Steal that sigil in the hopes of getting something big and expensive to summon. Something like Urayoli or whatever. Alright. Eat this thing, please. No! Why is it they never eat it when you want them to? That's okay, we have another fire on this path. We have another chance. So... I feel like this starts off similar to all of our other ones. Play Mantis God, let him run wild. Hopefully it'll, you know, give us what we need. Link back a little damage, but we can get our pup out. Right there. Yes. And with you next turn, you're pretty much gonna be the win condition. You will be the win condition that we want to see in this world. I feel like this Mantis deck is very strong early game, but if you don't get a super combo by mid to late game, you're in trouble. So, here is chance number 2 at the fire. Now eat this one. Oh! They're too smart. They just won't eat the damn worm. There's another fire up here, but at this point we've got... boy. I feel like we gotta try. The other path doesn't have a lot that I'm interested in. I'm gonna try one more time with this dang old worm. I don't like this situation. Interesting. Well... throw the Mantis God out there. See if he can start doing a little bit of damage. It at least gives us a head start. But that head start quickly evaporates with that Raven. I feel like our next one is we keep drawing until we get enough squirrels to play Direwolf. Yeah, there we go. Happens pretty quickly. So that'll get rid of your Raven at least. Now your mole's gone too. Right. Just like that, we're back. Yes, yes, yes. So that's the Wombo combo. We gotta do it. Put that on Mantis God and suddenly we are unbeatable. Now, I could try to sacrifice the worm, or I could take the guaranteed 1 damage up on Mantis God for a free turn 1 win if we draw it. I feel like this ringworm gambit is getting increasingly risky. Very tempted to just throw the... well, but it also thins the deck too. That's tough. It's like, am I planning for short-term or long-term here? Okay, we're gonna try one more ringworm play, and really hope that they eat it this time. Oh, you've destroyed me for the last time. What a jerk. This is the strongest ringworm in existence, I agree. The world is not ready for this ringworm. And I feel put out, because like we could have had a turn 1 win Mantis going by now. Hopefully that's going to be a attack up. If that's another attack up, I'm not going to mess around, I'm just going to throw Mantis in. No? No. Give me something else. Cuckoo is fun. One of these is not bad. I like Cuckoo has a ton of utility. It's a great blocker. Oh. Well. Guess we get a pack rat too. Wouldn't mind combining that into something. Would not be too bad. Well, it's not attack, which means could mess around with another ringworm play. Or we could give Mantis God +2. This is starting to get to be a difficult decision. Yeah. Let's do Mantis. Get you to be a little bit more survivable. Not going to sacrifice you. Once we get the combination altar, I think we'll be off to the races. Because then we can infinitely summon our Mantis again, like before. We won't have a cat that can reliably help with that process, but it's not too bad. Okay, get rid of this frog. Oh. I guess we need a safe spot for the dire wolf to grow up on. And what's that gonna be? And I guess I've kind of messed up this playing field if that's what I was gonna do. But I could just yoink the bullfrog. I think I might do that. Because otherwise Direwolf is going to get one-shot by bullfrog. I don't like to use my hook this early, but I feel like it's for a good cause. From here we're going to do this and this to bring you out. You're going to get very powerful very soon. Then you'll be able to take that guy out. So I think we need to start drawing some other sacrifices. I could just throw Ringworm out there as a blocker. Not a terrible idea. It'd save us 1 damage. I'm gonna do 4 this turn. I think we're okay. We're on pace for a nice clean win. Plus this way we get 1 extra pelt in the process. Mantis God. You're very useful. Will get you this turn. So don't mess around. Let's have him clear the board. We'll see what kind of pelts we get. Take it from there. Now, I would love to clear out an easy win. We're doing 4 damage to this lane, which means I only need 1 other lane clear for Mantis. So we clear out these 2. The understanding, we are going to put Mantis right there. Yes. Okay. So Mantis, you get to live right here. We're now doing 4, 5, 6 damage. That should be enough to win. Just for safety, we're gonna put you over here. Yes. Good. Nice and easy. Good clean win. Now we got rare cards again. I like Ouroboros. It has potential. And it could be that separate engine that we need. What if we got him popping off a little bit and put the corpse maggot on him? That way he summons for free, and every time he dies, he just pops back in. Getting stronger and stronger every time. Just use him as a blocker, essentially. I think that's what we do. Nope. Don't like any of those. Death Touch. Useful. Again, I'm thinking like, oh, what if we combine the Mantis with the Death Touch? But Mantis is spoken for. I like Beehive for generating nice, easy sacrifices. Now, get rid of... So this guy. That's right. Get rid of that guy, put that on Mantis. Now Mantis can be played as many times as we can, you know, have sacrifices for. See how that works in practice. You're annoying. But I want to block the ant. I'm willing to bet as soon as the next turn rolls around, he's going to bring another ant out. If I can corner the skink, I'm pretty sure we can manage to trap him in there without him moving his tail around. Yep, see, there's another ant. So I think I made the right choice there. Put a beehive right here. Get 2 free sacrifices next turn. You're doing 2 damage. I don't like that. Interesting. So, what are you doing this turn? You're going to do 3. That's enough to kill me, but I'm doing 1 to offset it. So I will survive until next turn. Then next turn, I can play quite a bit more potential. Yes. So, I'll let you do this 1 turn, knowing that we've got more potential coming. Got you, and then our beefy ringworm. Okay. In that case, we will chip away at you and we'll eventually beat you. I feel like the play is we get Pack Rat out there to completely clear that lane. Then, you're doing 2, I'm doing 1. So, I need this squirrel as a blocker. And if I'm going to use him as a blocker, I might as well use my beefy blocker. So, from there, I think we can pull back. Okay. Well then, you've got way more potential. So you come out. Oh. And I guess I might as well put you here too. And I might, if I put 1 here, does that win us the game? Do 1 more damage to this lane. Doing 1, 2. I don't think it'll make the difference, so I'm not going to risk it yet. Yeah, so it would not have made the difference, it would have just been 1 extra damage. Wow. Absolutely crunched me there. Yikes. Ooh boy. Well, this more difficult bonus, they're not kidding. I'm seeing the difficulty spike with the additional animals being played behind the front line. I think I just glossed over it last time, or on the first time I played with it, because our Mantis God was just too good. To think, if we had spent our time upgrading Mantis God instead of those ringworm plays, this probably would have turned out very different. But alas, we can't turn back time, just live and learn, right?